We're in the Monashee Mountains, Christina Lake in southern BC. 3 days of trail planning, trail layout work, and today's main objective is to find a reroute. I think we'll hike this potential reroute and check that out, because maybe we can just follow the contour line and then it takes us back to the reroute, or we'll go from the other side, but we'll see once we're up there. Oh, right there. Right up on that tree there. You see it?
Okay. Yeah, sorry. Oh, that's nice too.
This is nice. Oh, wow. Wow, yeah. Man, if we get to that little meadow we saw on the drone, that would be really cool. Not too bad. Levels out a bit, which is perfect. Nice. Wow, that's, look at that, there was a bear looking for grub. Huh, that's definitely a bear. See how this is all peeled away from the tree? That was a bear looking for...
A den?
No,
for
no,
food?
for food.
Okay.
You know, like for
insects.
insects, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he ripped this whole thing out probably, yeah, for grub.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because no other animal would do it like this.
Yeah.
I think this here is kind of a spot we need to make like a mental note. If for whatever reason we can't go around this hill, you know, if there are pinch points, if there are reasons why we can't go on the other side, then this might be an option for us to come up here, and then we see if we can find a way that contours around. Because where we are now, we must almost be at the height of that reroute end. So now we made it. So if we could, so if this doesn't work out, then we can always come back here and start flagging a trail through and around.
Okay.
So that's just something to keep in mind. What is that? No, that can't be. It's just, I think the GPS is off by so much. It just shows us in about a quarter. That just can't be. Huh. No, that's no way. Well, maybe. Yeah, tricky.
What's up, man?
Well, you know, it's just got a little steep section here. It's all not bad, but it's almost at the point it doesn't justify a reroute, but you could swing around.
But this little steep section is not big deal, because here it's pretty...
Then it's flattening out again, you get a great reversal, yeah. But I wonder...
Is it a middle?
You know, I'm wondering if this is already... I gotta pull the iPad out and take a look at a map, because
This looks pretty amazing.
this looks amazing. I wonder if we're already high enough. Kind of weird, but yeah, we've got so much time. Yeah, let's pull the iPad out.
This might be a good spot to pull out the drone too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that meadow. So the road. Well, we'll keep walking the road just to check it out, but shouldn't go much further. So yeah.
Yeah, because they're still like a hill in front of us.
Yeah, let's see how far that road goes. I don't think another 100 meters or so, and then it's the end of that road. But we'll see. Gets us around there. No. Oh. Yeah, this is good. This is promising. We're still going. That's interesting. Let's go a little further, and then if the direction is not changing, then we're getting too far off track.
Yeah.
But let's see what comes up here. Because there's the next little mountain ahead of us. We're just getting too far away here. I don't think we want to get that deep in.
Yeah.
I mean, it's relatively thick in here too. Yeah. I mean, you can absolutely build trails through here, not a problem. It's not that bad, but I don't know if it's visually that nice. I think further back that was nicer. You have more open forest.
Oh, yeah.
Might be easier. And yeah, we could be running into some issues with rocks, but we will just have to check it out.
Yeah.
Cool. I wonder if we should go all the way back, or if we'd rather bring it up here and maybe have a bit of a grade reversal. You know, have a bit of a short downhill section. Let's double check our elevation. Let's see where we are elevation wise. So GPS. Okay, we're at the end of this track here. So we're at the 650 contour line, and that line would bring us a little bit above our reroute.
Yeah, so it's good.
So it would be awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, so that would be awesome. So I'm almost tempted to start exploring here a little bit, because I see the forest is relatively open.
Yeah.
So you know, like when I'm switching a bit, and I'm also thinking about what the builders would have to do. And I'm like, okay, this forest is relatively open. One guy who walks with a chainsaw can go through here and buck it out a little bit. Another guy has a brush saw and he cleans it, and then they can start digging. So it's not super dense, or sometimes you have windfall, you know, like over there it looks a lot messier if you see that. So this of course is harder building, you know, like we often build through this. This is perfectly fine, but here it's kind of ideal. There are some dead trees that we can sneak around. But now I'm not looking for that final super fun line. Now we're just gonna go, because who knows, you know, maybe in 100 meters there's a big steep creek that we can cross. Then we know, okay, let's go back. So that's cool. And right now we're not hanging any ribbon, because we don't know yet if we really want to start here. That's why now we get an idea, and then we'll come and do it all properly. Then we'll flag it, and in my mind, like I'm looking at this, I'm evaluating it, and I know, okay, this is $20 a meter trail building here.
Okay.
This is 3 guys one guy with a small, doesn't even need to be a big saw, cleaning it out a little bit. One guy throwing sticks, one guy with a rake and a Pulaski. This is about a $20–25 a meter, relatively easy trail.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool, so yeah, this is a little tough bushwhacking, but again, yeah, let's just get through this and see what's coming up. I have a hunch it might change to get to that ridge line.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm good. All right, here we are, back at the meadow.
This is amazing. Makes you want to come here camping, huh? Yeah, this is okay digging here. We can definitely build trail in here. It's a bit of a job to clean it all up, but there's good soil in here. There's some pretty good dirt. Oh, look at this, it's opening up more. Wow. Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh. This would be great for a downhill. Oh man.
I mean, this would be a cool spot just to get to anyways.
Yeah, this is pretty.
If you imagine, like if you came out right along here, you know,
Yeah.
and then you can stop at this spot here and see the forest and everything, like this would be a real highlight.
Yeah. Okay, like this is impossible. You know, like this would cost so much money. I mean, they are building trails through this stuff if you absolutely have to. If you have no other options, you can play it rock by rock, but this would be like a $50 a meter trail section to get through there. But
No, but I'm sure we can.
but this is good. This is super promising here. Yeah. Yeah. Rockier, but still doable. You can still build trails through here. Maybe we have to be a little bit lower. But for now, we just want to get to that ridge line and see where we end up. Yeah, this is getting rough. Yeah, there's no way.
And would it, yeah, I guess it could be really too low.
I mean, yeah, like in terms of our endpoint, it's not gonna get us up there. We're gonna check over there, because if this is the only bad, rocky, hard section, it's relatively short. Like the guys have the skills to build a trail through here. Like this is doable. The nice thing is, again, thinking big picture, everywhere from the meadow to here we can totally build, especially if we stay on that lower section. So this is relatively easy building, somewhere in the mid-price range. So now we get here, if this is our only tricky section, then that would be absolutely doable. Like it's not, you know, it's not going to be easy. They would spend a week in here placing rocks, but it would be spectacular. Like it would just be such a highlight on this trail. But I mean, we'll see if there's a This would be so nice, but there's just no way for us to get up there. There's nothing reasonable. There's nothing reasonable, man. It's beautiful in here, but man, we're high up, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, this is nice here. What a place. Yeah, too bad, but this is cool here. And the issue that I'm having, and that's always the same if you work within an existing network, if you want to improve something, it always comes down to, is it really worth it? We could spend so much money on building a second trail, but then if it's too technical, most people will still ride this old trail. They say, okay, you know, it's gonna take me the same time.
Yeah.
It's gonna be just as hard for me because I'm a beginner to an intermediate rider. So why am I gonna take the technical black trail if here all I have to do is get off my bike and push it for a bit, or just push through it? Oh man, yeah, we got back looking at this potential reroute, and it's just not easy to come up with a solution. We don't have a lot of options here. Let me show you. Yeah, we looked at option 1, hiked in an existing double track, really nice grade, would be perfectly suitable to turn this into a designated mountain bike trail. Ends up at this beautiful little meadow here, but the issue is we have too many pinch points in this area where it's too rocky, too steep, just wouldn't be feasible to build a trail there. If we stay any lower, we'll only end up halfway on our steep section, so it just doesn't make sense to add all these kilometers to put the money and resources into building new trail just to cut out a really short section of steep trail. Just not a lot of option. You can tell by the contour lines in this area here, we really don't have options either of building climbing turns and switchbacks. Just not really an option. So at this point we are somewhat stuck. We might find another option later.